everybody. I'm a funny Manuel, like you already know. I was born in a family where I have four brothers, right? And then at every point in time, we'd have several male cousins come to our house to stay, to finish their education or something. They always just came around and they were always guys. So you can say I grew up with guys, just guys. And I started fighting a lot in my neighborhood. Fighting a lot. I mean, if I was going to fight with you, I would beat you well. Very well. And it was a concern for my mother because I had begun to bounce. So I wasn't allowed to wear trousers. I would hold my skirt and bounce. It was a thing, and I did it. My mom was scared because I'm her only daughter, for heaven's sake. I should be a girl. But that brings me to the topic of gender narratives. What is gender? I think some of us think gender is masculine, feminine. So that is gender, but there's more. In the social development space, gender is seen as a social construct. So it's characteristics, behavioral patterns, even roles assigned to either a female or a male. So, you would hear things like, oh, don't give him a pink shoe, he's a boy. Or don't give her a blue shoe, she's a girl. Those are gender narratives. I'm an Akwa Ibom girl, as you already know. And I am not woman enough if I cannot slice the afam leaves to be very thin and almost invisible. I am not woman enough if I cannot mash the palm nuts and make fine paste so my mom can use it for the atama soup. I'm not woman enough if I cannot dance and shake my waist. I'm not woman enough if I cannot do certain things in the kitchen and do with so much strength and vigor to show that I am a woman. But those are just gender narratives. In your village, there are several gender narratives. If you think about it, you will find 1, 2, 3, even more. Now, when you hear gender, people think, oh, it's just for females, or it's more than that. Some of these narratives are very harmful. Some of them, we can laugh them off. For instance, we can laugh about a little boy wearing a pink shoe. We can laugh about it. Some of them are very, very harmful. For instance, where I come from, there's something we call Epon Kao. So, Epon Kao, what it means is that it's a situation where if a woman cheats, what happens is that her husband has to die. If he does not report her, or if he just doesn't know about it, somehow he has to die. Right? But why? That's unfair. Why does he have to die? He didn't cheat, but it has to happen. Sometimes because he probably loved her so much to want to report her. But that happens. In other cases, it can be so harmful. I mean, gender narratives can cripple and truncate destinies. Somewhere in Osun, by the way, Osun State records the highest number of FGM cases. The last time I checked, 2019. So female gender mutilation is a thing in Osun State. Right? And it's the highest in Nigeria. Somebody somewhere is cutting off the clitoris of a girl child to stop her from having sensations during sexual intercourse. Why? What is the point? Something is happening to somebody in Kenya. They don't want her to feel that sensation, that sweetness. They don't want it. But why? She didn't ask for that. Now, these gender narratives can cause so many things. It can affect lives. Who does it affect the most? Who does this affect the most? It affects the men and the women. But who does it affect the most in Africa? We agree it's the women. There are issues of AKA rape, AKA female genital mutilation, AKA domestic abuse, AKA basbos, AKA he slapped his wife, AKA inequality in the professional space, AKA we can't employ her because she's pregnant, AKA this, AKA that. There's so many things that these gender narratives are causing us to limit people. But why? This brings me to talk about the new gender reality. Whatever it is, we are first humans. So why don't we live in fairness, equality? Why don't we consider the other person human and that they deserve whatever they want. I hope that you can decide to create a new reality for gender narratives from today. Thank you very much.